Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to continue to be your daily advocate. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of you who have been watching and following me for so long. It truly means a lot, and I'm glad that I can be this person.
The news pouring in from across the globe suggests that a new financial system is in the process of being developed. Let's take a look at a few of them to see how serious organizations and governments are about ending their reliance on SWIFT. The first piece of news is from December 2021, when Craig DeWitt, Ripple's senior product director, was appointed to one of the most important roles on the United States Faster Payments Council. Mr. DeWitt was responsible for coordinating the council activities in the area of cross-border payments in his new position. In addition, he was required to investigate the potential of central bank digital currencies and other sophisticated digital payment instruments in the area of cross-border value transfers. An article from Ripple Insight is next. So Ripple improvement in services through speeding up cross-border transactions was complemented by the Federal Reserve. The task force, which was established in 2015 after the Federal Reserve recognized the need to encourage improvements in payments, so they brought together a diverse group of 320 stakeholders, including banks, regulators, end users, and technology companies, to develop a roadmap for modernizing the United States payments infrastructure. Ripple presented the Interledger-based solution, which allows for enhanced messaging and monitoring for real-time payments, distinguishing itself as the sole approach that is focused on reducing the friction associated with cross-border payments now in use. Since presenting the proposal in May 2016, Ripple has announced the formation of a bank advisory board, the Global Payment Steering Group, which will assist in the development of rules and codified standards for payment activity throughout Ripple network of financial institutions. You are well aware of where this could lead. And now we will go on to the most recent CNN news. The United States has imposed fresh restrictions on Russian and Belarusian businesses, including penalties against Russian oil refining. However, have a look at this other news piece. The article is here, which claims that all Belarusian banks are prepared for disconnection from SWIFT. In addition, this article was published in 2021, indicating that they were aware of the need for a new system since SWIFT is controlled by West. Therefore, they have moved to the Russian financial messaging service well in advance of the actual event. These events that are taking place throughout the globe today are not coincidental because they have been prearranged. What do you think of it? To give you an idea, check this tweet from Matthew, which plainly demonstrates that the world is preparing for a new financial system. This system will have a new unit of account. According to Matthew, the new BRICS Pay and NIPS payment networks will be a digital currency payment network. This will be the SWIFT non-American alternative payment network. As a result, the new currency will include contributions from India, Russia, the United States, the United Kingdom, the European Union, China, Japan, South Africa, and Brazil. Brad Garlinghouse went absolutely over the deep end on precisely what he believes. What is going on with the cryptocurrency world, and the present dilemma in which we find ourselves? Rob Price, correspondent to Business Insider, tweeted, "Crypto exchanges are refusing calls to freeze Russian accounts." A Binance spokesperson said doing so would fly in the face of the reason why crypto exists. Kraken CEO said the move would violate Bitcoin libertarian values. To which Brad Garlinghouse shared a thread in which he said, "I continue to see asinine arguments from uninformed pundits of how crypto works. I want to reiterate what Ash Go Blue said. Yesterday there are factual reasons why crypto cannot be used on a broad scale for Russia to evade sanctions." Brad Garlinghouse is referring to the Ashish Burla tweet thread, in which he gave solid evidence on why Bitcoin cannot be used by Russia to avoid sanctions. So, he writes in his thread, "In the last few days, we have seen some say that Russia could potentially evade sanctions and get around SWIFT using crypto. I outline some of the key arguments refuting this below, and a chart. Number 1. Crypto is only becoming more easily trackable by software and governments. Number 2. There simply is not enough global liquidity to support Russian needs, the country future trading needs, not individuals. Number 3, on/off ramps are by and large regulated financial institutions that have to abide by Office of Foreign Assets Control laws. Diving into number 2, our team took a look at the data behind this. As stated by the U.S. Treasury Department, Russia conducts nearly $50 billion in future trading transactions a day. As the largest crypto, Bitcoin volume is usually between about 20 to 50 billion a day. Russian needs would encompass Bitcoin and more. As of January 2022, you could only send approximately $200,000 worth of Russian rubles at a time through BTC on Binance, versus $3.7 million through Bitcoin/USD and $2.9 million through Bitcoin/Euro on Bitstamp. Even if you were sending approximately $200,000 every minute and assuming the Bitcoin/ruble market was resilient enough to immediately replenish the liquidity, which is very doubtful, you are nowhere near $50 billion per day. Also, the total average daily volume over the last month for Bitcoin ruble has been just approximately $11 million. Well, do you think if Bitcoin is not able to withstand such an amount of transactions, then will Ripple be used instead of Bitcoin? Brad Garling responded to the question with a tweet saying that it was not feasible. According to him, the reason is that Ripple is a US-based corporation that follows the Office of Foreign Assets Control penalties, which are imposed on any nation that violates them. In a series of tweets, he provided further clarification. In order to convert crypto to fiat, exchanges rely on banking partners, who could lose their licenses if someone on the Office of Foreign Assets Control list is able to slip through. Extremely stringent KYC and AML policies are in place to avoid precisely this. RippleNet, for example, has always been, and remains today, committed to not working with sanctioned banks or countries that are restricted counterparties. Ripple and our customers support and enforce Office of Foreign Assets Control laws and KYC and AML. Instead of listening to responsible players who have been clear they will abide by legal sanctions, some pundits and media insist on continuing to paint crypto as the Silk Road, both an exceptionally outdated and tired argument which simply does not hold true today. It thus seems that Ripple will not utilize the RippleNet or XRP to enable transactions for Russia or any other nation that is sanctioned or may be sanctioned in the near future. What do you think about it being beneficial to Ripple? If not, please explain why in the comments section. Make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Kindly note that the prices of cryptocurrencies frequently change, so by the time you watch this video, it might have changed to a whole new value. The information provided in this video does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you should not treat any of the content as such. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered financial advice. Do conduct your due diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions.
So enjoy your day, everybody. I'm always here for you. Leave any comments or questions below and be sure to subscribe. But thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, and I always have your back. So thanks so much, everybody.